Ever wondered how hackers gather information before launching an attack? Welcome to the intriguing world of footprinting in cybersecurity. It's not as ominous as it sounds, but it's an essential process that hackers and defenders alike use. Footprinting is all about gathering as much information as possible about a target system. Think of it as a reconnaissance mission, a fact-finding tour, where you're trying to understand the lay of the land before you even set foot on it. It's the groundwork that sets the stage for any cyber operation. What's interesting is that footprinting isn't just a one-size-fits-all approach. It can be both passive and active. In passive footprinting, the information is collected without directly interacting with the target system. On the other hand, active footprinting involves direct interaction with the system, often probing for vulnerabilities. So, footprinting is like doing thorough research about a target before launching an attack. It's the first step in any cybersecurity operation, setting the stage for everything that follows. Let's dive deeper into passive footprinting. When we talk about passive footprinting, we're talking about the art of information gathering without making direct contact with the targeted system. It's like being a cybersecurity detective piecing together clues and bits of data from a distance. Now, what kind of information are we gathering? Well, it could be anything that's publicly available. Think about company websites, social media posts, or even online forums. This information might seem trivial, but when compiled and analyzed, it can reveal a lot about a system's vulnerabilities. Let's imagine for a moment. You're trying to learn about a person without asking them directly. You might check their social media, read their blog posts, or maybe even look at reviews they've left online. That's passive footprinting in a nutshell. Collecting data without the subject knowing or being affected. And here's the best part, because you're only using publicly available information, passive footprinting is completely legal. It's a favored method among security professionals, ethical hackers, and cybersecurity enthusiasts. It's a way to identify potential vulnerabilities and weaknesses without crossing any legal boundaries. Remember, in the digital world, knowledge is power. The more you know about a system, the better equipped you are to protect it. So, passive footprinting is like doing an online search about a person without them knowing. Now, let's turn our attention to active footprinting. This is the part where we roll up our sleeves and dive right into the nitty-gritty. So, what does active footprinting really entail? It's all about directly interacting with the target system to gather information. You're not just sitting on the sidelines anymore, you're in the game. Imagine it like this. You're a detective, and you've been observing a house for a while. That's passive footprinting. But with active footprinting, you're actually stepping into that house, scanning the rooms, and trying to access hidden areas. You're looking for clues and gathering information that can give you an edge. But here's the catch. Unlike passive footprinting, active footprinting is often illegal. It's largely used by hackers to gather information before launching an attack. They might scan the target's network, try to access their system, or even send probing requests to the target's servers. It's a bold and risky move, like a cat burglar in the night, trying to avoid alarms while gathering as much information as possible. However, just like real-world burglary, active footprinting is not something to be taken lightly. It's ethically questionable, legally murky, and can have serious consequences if discovered. So, active footprinting is like breaking into a house to gather information about the person living there. It's a daring approach, fraught with risks and challenges, but for those who dare, it can yield a wealth of information. In conclusion, footprinting is a crucial step in any cyber attack. It's the method by which hackers gather information about a target system or network, setting the stage for a potential breach. We've discussed two types of footprinting, passive and active. Passive footprinting is like a silent observer, collecting data without alerting the target, while active footprinting is more intrusive, directly engaging with the target system. Both forms of footprinting carry their own risks and rewards. Passive footprinting may yield less information but keeps the hacker hidden. Active footprinting, on the other hand, may provide more detailed data, but at the risk of detection. Understanding these tactics isn't just important for hackers, but for everyone. Security professionals need to know how to spot footprinting attempts, while individuals should be aware to protect their own systems. Remember, understanding the enemy's tactics is the first step to building a strong defense. Stay safe out there.